3DS has the third best movement in the series speedrun-wise.
Oh.
Behind DDD and KH3.
Dude,
I feel like that's pretty accurate.
I feel like KH3, regardless of all its flaws, its movement's pretty fun.
Its movement's pretty cool, but the movements in the speedruns only like really sick for 2 or 3 worlds, which sucks.
But then for DDD, all of it's sick. Even like dude, even optimal super glide movement gets me going. It's like, hell yeah, dude.
Well, I fucked up, so I just gotta hope that doesn't happen. We're just gonna reset. It's fine.
Not yet. We're still securing a couple inmates.
Bet it feels good seeing the guys who escaped last year going back to the raft.
Real good. The raft's an eyesore. It's secure. As long as the octopus-related flaws have been fixed.
Let's hope. Okay, closing in on you. Be there soon. Should let Mom know I'll be late.
Miles, ¿qué tal? Did you get the shopping?
Hey, Mom.
Also, someone in chat correct me, but my brain's just wandering. There's a Sony presentation of some kind tonight?
Oh, it's a state of play for one game.
Oh yeah. Good call.
But I know it's primarily Deathloop or whatever. I thought they claimed there would be other stuff in there.
I think it's mostly Deathloop, but I don't actually know if it's like got anything else in it.
Okay, be cool. Be cool. Helping Spider-Man protect a giant prison convoy?
I know, like, Insomniac tweeted something about a watch party, and they had to quickly fall back, like, no, we're not in it, guys, we're not in it.
We just want to watch it, guys.
Yeah, we just want to watch it with people.
Very carefully. Okay, go time.
Helix 2 en route with heavy payload. Copy, Helix 2.
Like, let us have fun.
This is a big operation.
It's gotta be. Hundreds of felons escaped from the raft last year. Now it's time to move them back in. Police aren't taking any chances.
Also, everything Insomniac's done to support Rift Apart speedrunning has been sick.
Yeah, I know they changed like how one of the tricks worked because people activating the speed cap thing like accidentally.
Yeah, but they warned the speedrunners about it and kept it in.
I can't believe they'll do that with Rag, but they won't give us skippable cutscenes in this game.
I know, right? Isn't that like all we asked for?
Dude, that's all I asked for. I don't need glitches. I don't need
like literally let us skip cutscenes and we would honestly run miles like semi-regularly.
Yeah, because outside of that, like, I don't even care about the gadget stuff because it's actually fun going, shit, what do I have and what can I do? And
like, I would run miles semi-regularly if you could skip the cutscenes, honestly.
Like, dude, like, regardless of, like, the lack of, like, glitches and how weak Miles is compared to Peter and, like, you know.
I mean, there's a lot of small reasons that means it's just a worse speed game than Peter game. But...
Yeah, but, like, the cutscenes just elongate the run for no real reason. I'm fine with some
like if it's the same Miles run, but it's like 90 minutes, that becomes 10 times better of a speed run. Because what is our average IGT in like the 90-ish minute range?
Yeah.
But you have to contain the escapees.
Yeah.
Right. Insane. I'm on it.
Nice work with the helicopter, kid.
And like considering how many randos have picked up Miles out of nowhere, I'm pretty sure if the cutscenes were skippable, it'd actually be a pretty healthy run. I think a decent amount of people would have learned it. Because I know a decent amount of people who did learn it with the cutscenes.
I mean, I would have learned it earlier if the cutscenes were skippable. Now I'm learning it now because I just have nothing better to do.
Well, and the whole moderator thing.
Yeah, I wanted to understand the run a little bit more. That's kind of what I wanted out of it, basically.
Which, now you understand, it's, in terms of the time you get, there's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah. I have a pretty okay time for, like, finishing 3 runs.
Yeah. I have a pretty okay time for finishing, like, 5 or 6. I didn't do that many. I did a lot of attempts to, like, route and practice and stuff, but I didn't do that many
Why?
runs.
I literally hit a guy after he said just wow and it didn't end. I fucking love that. That sometimes just isn't what causes that fight to end.
Yeah, it sometimes just isn't.
Just like, dude, like...
Like I said, like, there's a lot of weird jank in that game.
I also don't know why we don't do, for like, new game, why we don't do an any percent with and without,
With and without pre-order bonus?
bonuses. That's something which I've been meaning to bring up, but like, I can't be asked to have the conversation in the long run. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. Like, I'm not really against it. I also just don't think new game is a good run, but...
Yeah, but like, it could also stop people from accidentally invalidating their shit for no real reason.
Yeah.
Because then it could just become a...
This is why pre-order bonuses are just the worst. Like, I don't want to activate my, like, abilities before I get them. Literally, I pre-ordered the Ratchet game, and I have the voucher. It exists. I didn't claim it. I don't want it.
Is it an item you can actually get in-game, though? Because,
yes.
You obviously know about the Rack PS4 one, right?
Uh-huh.
Where, like, it's...
Thankfully, they are items... Thankfully, there are items you get in-game, but what it gives you is the pixelizer, right? And the pixelizer you can't get until New Game Plus, unless you have the pre-order bonus.
Oh, and the pixelizer is broken also.
People are mostly just using the Rhino.
Well, yeah.
So...
Well, no. The Rhino is always, like, one of the most broken guns. That's always the case, but, like, the pixelator is probably really busted early on.
Like, for new game runs, probably.
Like, in PS4's case, the pre-order item was the Bouncer. And the Bouncer is the best gun in the game.
Yeah, the Bouncer's always pretty dang good.
Yeah, the Bouncer's pre-order bonus in Rack PS4. And the only way you could get one is by having the PAL version of the game, because people collected the PAL codes and started selling them on eBay. So I have the Bouncer on my PS4 save.
And that's literally the only way you could get it in-game?
Yeah. Yeah, you can't buy it in-game. You can only get it through the pre-order.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
But I know, like, the Ratchet community's been going through a whole thing where, like, the gold boats give you cheat codes, and some people are like, ah, it's cheated! And everyone's like, no, it's in the game!
We actually used those in the Rack PS4 one.
It's like, they're part of the game, it's not actually cheating. I need to do some practice where I just do the beginning of Jacques with this controller over and over again.
Well, Jacques' hard anyway, so what I do on Jacques normally is I...
Well, what I do is I lock on at the start of the fight, I attack, I switch lock on, I blizzard, and then I go after the straggler.
What I do is I cartwheel up left, do 2 blizzards, try and hit 2 of them, combo the last one if it didn't get caught in the other stuff, kill the scrappers to get the Spellweaver out, kill them with whatever, then literally run down the middle with the 2 bruisers and kill the 3 enemies that spawn at the end. And that clears literally like 3 out of the 5 paths that he can take. Obviously,
yeah, I do the same thing except the different combo on the blood. It's just the combo I try to do on the Flood with this controller is not easy to pull off. Because the lock-on and switch lock-on buttons are really far away from a normal grip. Thankfully, changing commands is just not a problem whatsoever, because I'm literally on top of the arrows.
You can literally just no. You can also use arrows, but you're also right by the triggers too, because your fingers are there as well.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is the triggers are difficult for me to get to, but the arrows I'm literally on top of, so it's not a problem.
But yeah, so Pest just messaged me the biggest big rip I've ever heard.
Hmm?
He's not qualified to do admin for a dildo company, and he's genuinely upset about that.
Yeah, that's a rip.
I'd be upset.
Mirror is so free when you're not bad.
I don't know what happened there. I don't understand what occurred with Rhino there. I'm gonna lose side to Rhino because I don't understand what happened.
Hell yeah. That's
like,
the way.
He got like re-stunned.
Re-stunned.
You would only be able to understand if you saw what happened. Oh my god, I just got an email from the fakest looking Netflix ad I've ever seen in my life.
Hell yeah.
It looks so fake. It's like N with a line above it.
Nice. So you're totally going to hop on whatever once in a lifetime deal.
I am definitely clicking that button.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got I literally tied my PB and golded by like a few frames.
There you go.
That would have saved like 5 seconds if that happened. I love hearing the fucking arcade stick. I fucking love it.
Dude, menus, you literally just hear my hands flying because they have to.
Look, man, look. When I get around to playing Hades, I'm very tempted to play it on like an arcade stick.
Hades is great.
I'm very tempted to play it on like an arcade stick.
Wow, just
It'd probably feel pretty good on an arcade stick.
Simon Krieger, head of R&D at
Like, because, like, you know, like, I know the most optimal way to play that technically is keyboard, and an arcade stick's basically a keyboard, but with a, like...
It's a keyboard, but it feels better. Also, analog sticks are, like, a thing.
Yeah. How are the analog sticks? Does it feel weird being above them, rather, like, actually above them,
It feels weird, but they're usable.
Yeah, because, like, you know, like...
Thanks. But he's
Like, it feels weird, and also, because you're above them, you have to be, like... If I'm just lackadaisically, like, have my thumb on it or whatever, Aqua will go in the right direction, but I can't get, like, the precise movement of it.
The funny thing
Like,
is,
I need to have basically my whole hand wrapped around it if I want precise movement.
The funny thing is, right, like, the way I hold the controller and the stick, right, I could never use a stick like that on an arcade stick, right? Because when I play BBS, I don't put my thumb on top of the stick, right? My thumb is basic, like, I push it from the back. For no real reason. I don't know why I got in the habit of doing this. But I push it from the back and I rest my thumb underneath it. So I don't have to, like, hold it, if that makes sense.
a little voltage analysis.
Like, I just...
Yes and no. How about that?
It's really weird. I rest it on, like, the bottom for no real reason. I do it a little bit in Spider-Man as well, because it helps me keep a bit of a straighter angle sometimes.
No. MJ's headed overseas for the Bugle and requested me as her photographer. Kind of a working vacation for us. Oh, man.
Oh my god, have I got a save? Oh good, I've got 6 seconds saved there.
I don't know if I'm ready to fly.
Oh no, I've got to do Harlem Trains where I have no time saved there. And Harlem Trains is legitimately one of the worst
That's
splits.
not a problem.
I got lucky.
Harlem Trains is legitimately like a
Harlem
fuck
Trains,
mission.
I don't understand.
It's a
Also, have you
really
had the
hard mission.
soft lock from going too fast yet?
What's this?
What do you mean the soft lock from going too fast?
But first,
If you go too fast, and if you enter the last part of the mission too fast, like where you go back to the train start, where like Davis is and everything, if you enter the mission too fast, then you'll get to a certain like point of killing dudes, and then things will like stop. Things will stop spawning and get soft locked.
Oh, I haven't had that, but I'll have it now that you've mentioned it.
New York's only Spider.
It's a thing. I've started just manually resetting checkpoint when I enter now, because that takes 2 seconds, and it makes sure I don't have problems.
Oh, I don't do that. I'm just like, fuck it, dude.
Because I almost always get there too quickly.
Oh, I definitely don't get there too quickly. I haven't had. I've done probably like a good like 10 or so runs of this game now, like most of them in practice, and I've not run into that problem. And I've like done that movement section.
But I also abuse the living crap out of infinite dashes. That's just how I like to move in that game, because it's fun. I don't even think it's fast, it's just fun.
Oh, I do a combination of like that. It depends on the segment I'm in. Like, I tend to use it to get moving, but once I'm at top speed, I'll just like...
This game has been so mean, dude. I can't, for the life of me, get freaking fleeting drops. That's like the one bit of RNG in this category, and the game just won't give them to me. It's very strange. I don't get it. Because, like, it's not even that uncommon to get a fleeting drop, dude.
Welcome to Just a Fact, with me, your truth-slinging host with the most, J. Jonah Jameson.
What? Does Pete said it suits the autoplay Jameson's show? Guy's a masochist.
Bad news, listeners. My Christmas charity...
I still move like this game I basically move like this is Peter game, but like I add in a little sprinkle of Miles movement, basically.
Been hearing good things about this one.
Because sometimes I don't trust myself to not slow down when doing tricks, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you do just slow down for no real reason, and I'm just like, you know what, I don't want anything to do with that. And also point launching actually gives you back meter, which is why I do it. I don't know why I have a split for this bit, but I do. I have a split for like literally the mission where like you go put the suit on for no real reason. Like, why do I?
Like that description. You go put this 2 on.
Oh, I am so down.
The suit, yeah.
It's like
that's what you do.
there's like a whole electric power outage like thing you deal with too. That's...
No. Parting Gift is actually like a separate mission. You get EXP for it.
Bless Peter Parker.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Mal. Dude, shoutouts to losing time in Enchanted Dominion only because you didn't get a goddamn fleeting drop.
Got some hands? Yeah? Okay, let's go.
That's my favorite. Also, we're back on the 14-minute Dragon Mal train.
That's it for the tech thieves. Now to fix a training sim.
I lost 1 second there. Nice.
Colonel Panic.
It's so weird. Like you have to do like such specific things if you want to like save on like your gadgets and stuff.
Looks like Pete made stealth.
It's very strange.
It's like this game's difficulty doesn't come from like actually beating the game. It comes from, shit, how do I manage my gadgets?
For me, it comes from that, and it comes from I can't predict or manipulate the enemies at all.
Oh,
I do not understand how these enemies work.
Oh yeah, I basically just try not to get them to the point where they're fucking flailing around or running around like mad.
Like, the best I can tell is just stand still and pray they chase you. And, like, sometimes they do.
I'm gonna run. Plaza first, then home. Remember, venom power. Trust me, it's gold.
Like, that's honestly one of my biggest problems with the game in general, is I cannot, like, manipulate the enemies in any way. And, like, they go way too quickly, right? Because, like, in Peter game, you can't really manipulate the enemies, but you don't have to worry about that, because they can't, like, fly all over the goddamn map. It really ticks me off in Miles, because they literally fly all over God's creation. And you're just like, what am I supposed to do when they're flying all over the place? And you're telling me I have to somehow track them down? Isn't what I signed up for. How much? Alright, I'm gonna try to save it then. Perfect.
They were talking about new farm shipments. Need to figure out what they found so I know where we're gonna hit next. They were tracking.
Nice, saved half my time though.
Get home. Christmas dinner's
I hate that fucking point launch.
I'll look into that group and the new farm shipments tomorrow.
Why do I go for it every single time?
That's a good question.
Miles, I lost like all my time because I couldn't get on the fucking roof.
I'm consistently losing 16 to the Trinity armor split.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna have to look into that.
Oh yeah, also, like, you said about the power outage thing, right? You do realise that, like, between hold on to your web shooters and the end of the power outage mission where you're at home, there's three other missions, right?
Yeah.
You were like, what? How can there be more missions? This is Miles we're talking about. It's all cutscenes, right?
I mean, it is. Have you seen real splits for the game?
No, they're just all cutscene related, right?
It's like he literally just copied the mission name and added cutscenes somewhere in it.
I just have the mission names, like I always do.
Like, I know remember his last split was the battle for more cutscene skips.
Put on some music, set the mood? Ah, Naja.
Really? Campaign manager on Christmas Eve?
Leo's rally isn't going to plan itself. Thanks for getting the apartment ready, mijo. Hello?
Dude, imagine skipping cutscenes.
But I'm pretty convinced the cutscene crap is literally because PS4 exists.
Oh yeah, so am I.
Christmas like a Brooklyn Christmas.
Like, that's the only real explanation, is like the game would break on PS4.
Here's the thing, right?
Which I'm like, why can't you separate how the two versions work then?
I would be more than happy with them to be like, this is, I'd be more than happy
like, I don't understand why they can't just say, yeah, so on PS5 we can do this because the PS5 can, and on PS4 we can't. Like, sorry.
Dude,
Because isn't that supposed to be the idea? Is if you do cross-gen games, like the next-gen game is a better experience?
Yeah, because they feel like the same. It's just this one has slightly better loading times.
And ray tracing, I guess.
Yeah, but also, like, you know, something that I want to, like, get out there, right? If you want to put unskippable cutscenes in there to hide loads, I don't give a fuck if I have to sit through a load screen if I get to skip a cutscene.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like, I will happily sit through, like, a 20 to 30 second loading screen. I am fucking care.
Yep.
Like,
I feel like most people would rather sit through a load than sit through the cutscene they already sat through on an earlier.
Yeah. And, like, here's the thing. I know it would be kind of dickish, but, like, I feel like NG Plus at least should be allowed to skip all the cutscenes.
It really should.
Like...
And, like, hasn't Insomniac done that in some of their games, where you can skip them?
People on the roof. Can't go.
2 games, that was a thing.
Oh, sorry, I lagged out for a second there. What happened?
It's like, I swear in, like, PS2 rap games, you could skip cutscenes, like, only on New Game Plus.
Oh no, you can skip cutscenes normally in gameplay on most of them.
But, like, I know in, like, that era, it was common to be like, this is unskippable, but second playthrough, like, yeah, no, you're fine.
It worked. Oh man, those lights are bright. Not think this through. Gotta get back.
Like, I know even some games now will have it where, like, it's skippable, but only, like, if it's your second time watching it, and you had, like, died to the boss prior or something.
Lamau, I literally lost 4 seconds to Miles not wanting to do movement correctly.
Miles. What? You awake? No.
Dude, I'm genuinely starting to think that you just shouldn't even try to hide and got to take that. Just go in the middle and fucking yellow it. Like, I hide on the side and still get fucking bombed, so what's the point?
I'm up. I'm up.
Dude, I really wish my, like, screen was further away from my mic so I could actually have the game audio on.
Thank you.
Or, like, have a capture card that let me put the game audio into my headphones. It'd be so much easier for half this shit.
Yeah, my capture... I've never had a capture card that lets me do that, so I've had to just make do.
Yeah, that's why the next computer I build, I'm planning on putting an internal one in, because literally that makes it easy because it's fucking capturing straight onto the motherboard.
Yeah. I think next time... I think whenever I renovate my build, I'll end up doing that.
Nice UI.
Thanks. Look, someone just made a request. Request came from a guy named Aaron Davis.
Wait, what? He's my uncle.
That's skippable. What am I doing?
Gotta be a coincidence.
I was about to watch Aqua go on the transporter. It's like, wait, what am I doing? I don't have to do that. This isn't Miles. This isn't Miles. The game will just let me assume she did that.
Dude, we can just skip all the cutscenes in BBS. We got spoiled.
Yep. Literally everything. If it looks like a cutscene, yeah, you can skip it. Even if it's like 2 seconds, you can totally skip it. With the exceptions being like the start of Wheelmaster and the start of then Deep Space Force fights. Which are 2 very weird exceptions, but you know.
And then in like DDD you can skip all the boss fight intros.
Hell yeah.
They made them all skippable. Then none of them are skippable in KH3 as far as I know.
Nope. I don't believe so.
Just like, but why? That's a feature you had before.
Well, there were a lot of features KH games had before that 3 just doesn't have.
Oh, you mean like good gameplay?
I wasn't going to go there, but yeah.
I mean, that's a feature, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Way too many wires.
Not movement there.
It's gotta be messing with the signal.
I just feel so bad for anyone who KH3 is their first KH game. It's just like, God, what are they even getting themselves into?
Hey man, if you're a fan of BBS, fuck that game.
Mm-hmm. It's like, they did us dirty.
Oh god!
And from my understanding, the fucking story bits of the rhythm game just doubled down on Xehanort's a good guy now, so fuck that game if you like BBS as well.
Oh, and then the ending in Key made him into an isekai protagonist.
How are things looking now?
Now.
Do you want to know something even better?
What?
You know the character that you are in Key?
Mm-hmm.
When you die, you reincarnate as Xehanort.
Of course.
The subway system was designed.
Just why?
Just
Why did I ever care about the story in this series,
just to
dude?
like really shit on us people that really like BBS.
So, you mentioned your
And really cared about how our boys and girl got abused.
Dude, they get digged, and then like at the end, Ericus is like, I forgive you, Paranor, and I'm just like, how about you eat my ass, Ericus? Like, fuck you, actual
Yeah.
shit.
Eat my ass, fucker.
Eat
Thanks,
every
Doug.
inch of it, dude.
Thanks for the luck. Dude, they handled the actual, like, BBS protagonist crew very well, which makes it even more annoying. It's just like, what are you doing? Like, you gave my boy Terra his moment. Although, how no one saw the whole he is the Guardian thing coming, I will never know, because I swear I knew this from playing PSP back in the day. I thought they made it obvious on PSP that that was, like, a thing.
Yeah, like, Terra was the Guardian. Because you do the fucking reaction command.
Yeah, you do the fucking reaction command with him. And where, like, he replaces the Guardian for a minute. Like, it's a whole thing. But no one pays attention to BBS, I guess.
I guess we're the weird ones for knowing that.
I guess so. And nowadays I know that because if I ever get the reaction command, I fucked up bad. That should just never happen. Which is sad, because the reaction command is so cool.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool reaction command. You get, like, the fucking faith move and everything. Like, it looks so cool. Like,
I got fucking 54 cadabras, dude. I'm eating tonight.
oh my god, you are, dude. You could sell sub and be fine.
I know.
Oh, I forgot to tweet about me doing a stream. Oh well.
Oh well. The reaction command's so cool.
Oh. Game wouldn't let me press the button for a second there. I was trying to press the button, but game wouldn't let me.
Like,
I lost like
this
10 seconds
one?
there for no reason.
Okay.
Nice, I'm getting a bad
Whatever.
Harlan Trains again because Harlan Trains is legitimately my kryptonite in this game.
It's so hard for no reason. For literally
Such
no
a hard
reason.
mission, dude. I really wish you had fast travel for the end of it as well. Like, why can NG Plus not have fast travel for this bit, dude?
I don't know.
Because, like, the movement is, like, shockingly just as hard as doing all the flows. Trying to, like, stay at max speed and whatever. Especially since you gotta go through the fucking park.
Although I will say, I don't have problems with the movement because I abuse the fuck out of Venom dashes.
Oh, so do I, but, like, it's still kind of silly that, like...
Oh, it's very silly. Like, if you're not infinite Venom dashing, I don't know what they expect.
Dude, fixing the subways made the app blow up. You have so many requests. Like,
Because, like, I can't think of another mission throughout either game where you move that much. The only one that comes close is Streets of Poison.
Lockup in Turf Wars is a lot of movement.
It's not that much.
It is comparatively to other missions.
Yeah, but it's not as much as the trains.
Oh, no.
Saying the only one I can think of that compares to the trains is Streets of Poison.
That entire mission's movement.
And Streets of Poison is different because, like, they changed the fucking environments and obstacles, and, like, it's not just you just going around the city like you normally would. Because they fucked up everything. So, like, the one I can think of where you move around the actual city that much? Fucking, what's it called? The first mission of Act 2, you have to go, like, a ways. I don't remember what the mission is called.
Neither do I.
I know that... All I remember of that mission is I call it Vaccinate the Fish, because that's the travel point you go to. That's how I memorize these things. I memorize the fast travel point, and that's how I remember what the fucking mission is.
Oh, nice. I'm literally losing the time. It wouldn't let me use the. It wouldn't let me do the web thing on the.
I am within 10 seconds of gold on my whole bunch of horse fight split. That's good.
I lost 14. That's not bad. I'm 14 behind. I can recover from that in this. At least I'm glad I'm getting a little bit more consistent in my... I think the issue that I'm having in this game is because I'm not as, like, well versed in it as I am in, like, BBS. My decision making is nowhere near as, like, high tier as it is in other games.
Look out for a logo with a giant hero.
I feel like that's, like, a big factor of this game.
Decision making is pretty huge in that game. For really dumb reasons. Because that speedrun is literally all about reacting to dumb bullshit. It's like, it kind of takes that to the extreme, which is why I probably don't vibe with it as much as I want to. Because it's like the extreme version.
The funny thing is, I vibe with it quite a lot for no real reason. But I think it's because my brain works in a silly way.
Yes, Stitch. Yes. Yes. Imagine Stitch actually shooting Gantu.
Dude, he shot Gantu?
He did. He shot him actually a lot.
I really wish you could do the ground pound while you're on a wall. Because I swear to God, we could clip out of bounds if we could ground pound while on a wall.
Oh yeah. Dude, there are so many ways where we're so close to getting out of bounds, and the game just says no.
I don't know which missions it would be useful in. I think the only ones it probably would be useful
like Real Scientist?
I think so, but like, would we be able to skip anything?
If we could clip into the building and get to the actual science-y bit, yeah. Like, if we could skip the fight, that would be nice.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Looks like... Should... Need it. Looks like... Should head up...
Spidey, I hate the doors. Why are doors so hard in this game?
They just are. I don't have an answer for that.
Why are doors so hard? Oh,
I don't have an answer.
God, I've got no time to save and time to rally, dude. This is a dumb mission.
Oh god. Time to rally is, like, that's one of... There are two missions where I just despise the enemy design so much, and they're Time to Rally and the Fisk one.
Oh, you mean undercover? Yes.
Yep, where
I
it's
don't
like
even-
so much of it relies on the AI like working, and you're just like, how does the AI work?
I have an idea, but like it's one of those things where like I don't really understand why the snipers are like the most important.
That was a good 3 Spellweaver fight. I can't complain.
The only issue with like the snipers is you just have to fucking go, wow, I guess I need to take out the snipers, or they call even more reinforcements in.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
I mean, you have... It's only strat I've seen anyone do is take out the snipers, go to one spot, and like just hope everyone spawns in and attacks you in the one spot.
Yeah, that's the strat, but like it never works out like that. So what I do is I take out all the snipers, then aggro as many people as possible, and then I just try and like stay in one place, and then I go take out the gun people, because the gun people never approach you. Like, Miles is like, oh, you're approaching me, but they never fucking...
Oh, you're approaching me.
But they never approach.
Yeah. It's the Dio, but ruined.
Please tell me I have... I don't know if I have a grapple word or not. I really wish that, like, only one gadget was useful in this game, so we actually kind of got consistent refills. But like remote mine
No,
is just
but
so
it's specifically a combination of gadgets that's good. Like, you almost have to use the two at once for it to be good. And that just makes it worse! Nope. Cure and...
Miles, we made it home. Roger's driving your mom to the hospital.
Right. That's what... My mind is blanking. My mind is blanking on the easiest menu in the run.
I made so many good decisions there. I made so many good decisions.
Like, what even do you do in Time to Rally? Like, I just give up, go on one of the scaffolding things, and just stand there and pray.
What I do is, I pray to God I have one gravity well for the start. Go, use gravity well, go invisible, come out, use venom jump. And then I go around trying, hoping to God I get a gravity well refill from that one. If not, I just make it up as I go. But my entire strat revolves around catching multiple people in venom jumps.
4... Yeah, so praying.
Yeah.
5... 6...
I'm headed to Braithwaite Bridge. There was an explosion.
7... 8... 9... Got it. Easy fight.
Yeah, so most of my strats revolve around, like, you know, getting particular.
I'm a dumbass, but...
Miles, we saw the explosion. Are you okay?
I'm fine. But did you see? The tinkerer.
It's fine. We're looking at a 44 at the moment.
If I just put everything together.
This is not your fault, man.
I was so happy to see her. I wasn't paying attention.
And this is a 44 with me being a dumbass and me not getting bleeding drops, which is, hey. Honestly, not too bad.
That wasn't a very good fight, but that worked out. This funny thing is, we call Speeder game a lot like BBS. No, this game's like BBS. This game's way more like BBS, where you have to be like, right, how the hell are the enemies deciding to go?
Like, yeah, but BBS has more structure than that game.
Oh yeah, but like...
I feel like the Spidey one matches more, because Spidey and BBS are both so well optimized, and Miles is just not. Because, like, how do you optimize it? Like, how? With the enemies being how they are, how do you even go about optimizing it?
You say that, but like I'm 50 minutes into this run, right? 47, right? And I've only lost 20 seconds to my summer best, so you know at least like there's somewhat a little bit of consistency.
Yeah, that's not the experience I had running it. I was legitimately saving or losing a minute at a time in each mission.
I guess I'm just better at video games, Pess, obviously.
Oh, obviously.
I think this is my goal. It's gonna go. Nice! 14-second gold.
This is not good.
So I now have a 2:23 summer best. Poggers.
Yikes.
What?
This will hopefully be okay. Fuck. Work, please? Okay. We built up the sword bill on literally his last hit on the circle. Which means we got there.
Sorry, I just love the fact that Shep's like, it's like, man, I'm underqualified for the dildo company. Like doing finance for the dildo company.
The dream job.
It's literally because he wants to leave his job because they're just being fuckers right now. Basically, they keep umming and ahhing about whether they're gonna keep people working from home or working in the office.
Did they push him?
He'd obviously.
You mean the thing a lot of people are doing?
Yeah.
There's
But in like this case, he actually filled out a form, right, to work permanently from home, because he doesn't need to be in the office, right? He doesn't do anything that requires being in the office, right?
Uh-huh.
But they just legitimately won't look at his form that he filled out.
By the way, people watching my stream, I just want to let you know that when Vanitas does his fire pillar attack like that, if he attacks Mickey instead of you, you're just dead.
I don't know.
Like, he needs to retaliate against you so you can refill, or else you get hit by a lingering hitbox. That just is. There's nothing really to be done about it. Like, I was just dead there.
This is messed up. That's not what happened. Finn's the tinkerer.
He should be dead now, though.
No idea why.
4507 with a death to Vanitas.
Was that 4507 you said?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad, no reset time.
Nah, it's not.
One thing that I started doing on Vanitas, right, that like is I also do this on other bosses too. For some reason, I started like bringing over my other thumb to mash triangle or X, depending on which one my other thumb's over, to like do stuff faster. It's what I do on Zack.
I mean, it's much easier to mash with this controller.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are some inputs where I swear you just gotta really mash them out. Like, especially on like Zack, if you're trying to mash out a Spellweaver finisher, like as he's diving, you really gotta be mashing that shot like, to make sure it gets out. It's like, no.
I think the classic is when people see you can get hit out of Spellweaver in the first few frames of it, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And it's like, "Yeah, welcome to BBS, boys."
I don't mind.
Yeah, that's the big BBS, boys. That's the classic.
When I got powers,
No, but my death to Vanitas was literally, like, everything in the first part was fine, and he did the fire pillar, and he retaliated against Mickey.
you always mean the other one.
Meaning that I just stood there waiting to block him to heal, and he just never attacked me, so I was just dead. And I had already used my cure earlier in the fight, and you don't have Leaf Bracer anyway, so I was just dead.
God, I miss having 2 kills in that fight.
With the one cure, like, it's literally Vanitas can just kill you. Like, straight up.
And then, like, for no reason, 2 kills makes it the freest fight ever. It's like the classic,
Really,
the like fucking 4 sleeps versus 3 sleeps, dude. 4 sleeps is free. It's free. 3 sleeps in a magic case, hard as fuck.
Really, though. No, but it's like, literally with our current setup, Vanitas can just wombo combo you, and like, that's just it. Like, GG, don't worry about it. You know, move on. You'll never PB ever, but you can claim you'll do it next
I
time.
love how it takes 50 minutes to get to the suit I actually like using in this game, and by that I mean I think the classic suit is probably the best suit in this game.
I mean, Spider-Cat exists.
I mean, Spider-Cat exists, but like the
Spider-Cat exists. The 2099 suit is really nice.
yeah, but like there's no point in trying to use it in an NG Plus run because you get changed back to whatever suit they want you in.
Yeah, you lose time, but I don't care. Cat.
Oh, I don't change. I like the classic suit, so
It's like I like the classic suit. There's no way I'm placing Cat with that crappy suit you get at the start of the run, dude.
oh. I actually put that suit on because I like to see it get changed to anything else. I don't care if it's like the crappy like training Spidey suit where it's like the red and black, the red and blue one. I'll put that suit on to take off the fucking hoodie one, dude. I will put that suit on to take off the hoodie one. Like you get what I mean?
just the normal hoodie one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I'm
suit's
talking
not
about
great.
the like training one that he has before he gets the like red and blue one from Peter.
Yeah, that suit's not great, but I don't think it's supposed to be.
I like having it on just so it gets forcefully taken off of me, and I find it funny.
It just like, yes, it's gone. Thank goodness.
Luckily, I really like the classic suit in this game. For some reason, they got this one right, and like the one in Peter game's just kind of weirdly coloured.
I love the one in Peter game, except for the fact that it's pink.
It's good, but it's not red. It's not red. It's like
if it was actually red, it would be great. And it's like all of the outside game material I see for it, like it's actually red, and it's great. And it's just like, why isn't it red in the game?
Like I actually used it for my first playthrough. I fucking loved it. Like I made
like that's why I love the one PS5 exclusive suit so much, because it's just the suit that they made for the game, except there's more white and it's actually red.
Hey man, I'm always going to be the simp for the Scarlet Spider suit. I really like that suit.
You and Friel both did.
I was going to use the Noir suit, but I found it really hard to see myself in some situations using the Noir suit.
Yeah, the Noir suit's kind of annoying to actually use.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because it's a cool suit.
It's really cool, but like, especially when half the missions are in dark.
Running a test up.
Yeah.
Half my team is sick. Krieger still want him at his new.
So I'm So now that I'm not doing bullshit on Jock, I'm getting 440s CODs consistently.
I told you, just go for Spellweaver and kill stuff.
Which 440 is perfectly fine.
Pess, what did I say? Just kill stuff. Just get Spellweaver and kill stuff.
Yep. I mean, anything faster than that is just pure RNG anyway.
Who was right?
I'm not saying it, bitch.
You can't give me that gratification.
Things go wrong.
You just, I mean, I agree. I don't deserve it, but also I am right.
Ready.
I also, it's weird. I still want to make that tutorial at some point for like the baseline of playing BBS, not like based on a character.
Yeah.
Because like, you can't cover it in the character ones because it's not a lot of it is stuff that you pick up by just playing.
Yeah, you pick up a lot of bullcrap by just playing.
Yeah, so I was gonna try and I did write down some stuff for it. I just never got around to like recording or making it.
Well, recording and making shit is like hard.
I just don't have the fucking motivation to do it right now. It's weird because I'm like, yo, I can do a miles run. Can I make a video? Fuck off. Can I make a video?
I feel that.
Like, I don't know what it is, but like video editing is just very. Like, after falling out of love with it, it's very hard for me to get back into it, because I don't...
I mean, I don't even know the bit. Like, I know the most bare-bone video edits, right? Where all I've ever done is I've gotten, like, 2 or 3 very long segments and, like, threw them together. Like, I can do that. If it's more complicated than that, I'm useless. Don't ask me, I don't know.
Oh my god, I golded that fight yet again. I have actually a good strat for that fight now. Okay, I actually have a strat for that one.
Maybe I can understand.
I know what I'm doing without gravity wells. I don't need gravity wells anymore. Fuck that shit, dude. Use that fight to try and get some of them back.
Back-to-back no resets, back-to-back 743 mirrors. Yay.
Nice.
By yay, I mean that's, like, perfectly fine.
Hey, did you find anything in Finn's shop?
Yeah. I know why she's
Not great, but it's fine.
Something happened to her brother. Something bad. Rick was working at Roxxon. He was their lead scientist on New Form.
We all know Enchanted Dominion is what really decides the pace of the run. And by that I mean, if you want world record, you like need a good COD anymore.
Further development.
What happened?
Don't know. Yes. Finn recorded the whole thing on her phone. Then she lost it inside the lab. I'm on my way to get it. Okay. Now to get into the building.
Mission's already off to a good start. We've got a gravity well back from the enemy.
That actually worked.
That's how you can tell your mission's gonna be good when you get gravity well back, right?
You get that, you're just golden.
I hate how much the beginning game relies on gravity wells.
Yep.
Like, the enemies become.
I just hate how much the run is relying on gravity wells.
I don't find it as much as that. I find it's more reliant on remote mines. Remote mines are so good late game.
Which way?
They're so good.
Well, I despise how in boss fights you need 20 of those damn things.
Yeah, but you can restart a checkpoint to try and get a couple of them back. It does make your timings a little bit weird on the boss fights because, like, you restart
Who's
the
alive?
change it, so.
Damn it, Philip. I love it when one is alive in the first wave, and Philip just does nothing about it. Best feel.
How'd you do that?
I've worked with systems like this before. Now focus.
Looks like a good time to try out those remote bombs.
I said quiet.
Sorry, got caught up in the moment.
Should be a vent in that room. Leads to a lab, then the reactor.
Reform reactor?
Thanks, game for
What
using
the
the remote, man.
schematics say. Yeah.
Craters on attack.
I love crawling sections because you just get 3 meter back. It's so good.
3 meter is good.
To protect you. You should feel honored. I came out of retirement to watch your back.
Can't believe my uncle is the Prowler.
And I can't believe my nephew's risking his neck for a phone. Let's get on. You're crazy.
That happens.
Need to take these guys out. Nice.
That strat makes me nut when you have like a ton of gravity wells. Oh, not gravity wells, I mean remote mines.
Use that terminal.
I
Dude,
love that
nut.
room. I love that room when you have so many of them.
Reform made
There's so many rooms that I love that go so well when you just have
No, why do I keep fucking this up? This isn't hard.
Focus.
What are you fucking up?
And get out of there.
Goons.
Oh, goons, yeah.
Reactors below. Powers this whole facility.
Phone's all the way at the bottom. It looks like I need to figure out a way past that fan. And all those guys, too.
Remember what I said. Don't get caught.
Hi, Genki.
Just calling to make sure you're not hurt, or, you know, dead.
Ha! Thanks. Actually got my uncle here helping me.
The subway worker guy?
Yeah! Turns out, he's off with a Prowler. Long story.
Wait, the Prowler? The thief who runs around in purple?
It's just the one time.
Finally, I have enough CP at least.
That's a lot, man.
I don't know why I've been having CP issues.
Gotta go, Genki.
Well, I know why. It's Philip related, but I don't know. That's like not something I've consistently ran into.
Now let's leave.
That reactor killed my friend.
One throw, one drop. That is much better than what I've been getting.
Where?
Which is to say, I'm getting complacent because this game keeps feeding me shit. Thanks, BBS.
Outside! Only you!
What are you doing? Stop. Alright? You gotta get out of there, man. Can you move? Now.
I feel real bad right now. Right? It's
Mm-hmm.
scaring me.
Oof. I mean, you keep going, right?
Yeah, no, my, I have a, as long as I don't click stop streaming, XSplit records everything anyway to a decent level, so,
Cool.
I needed that phone.
like, I'm only gonna be missing
This
30
will
seconds
work.
from the actual video.
I can't get to you before rock's off.
Why? What do they want?
Flightless easy every time, and by easy and every time I mean bullshit and not at all.
Miles, I just got food from the system. Give me a minute. I'll get you out of there.
Got it.
You shouldn't have come here!
That's my
because game wouldn't let me deal with that guy.
that's my first sub for 30. enchant the minion, so we're getting there.
This is bad, Miles. Real bad.
Don't worry, we can take these guys.
So weird, like, knowing what you're capable of and just waiting for the splits to match it. Classic. I just got the absolute bard-burning classic. Use Spellweaver instead of opening a chest.
Oh, the classic.
Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask. Wait till Roxanne finds a...
If you haven't done that once, and like you haven't played BBS.
Your friends, the Tinkerer. No wonder you care so much about this.
It's not just that. I'm... Protecting New York is my job.
Of course I get a fleeting drop in the Mickey fight too, so I didn't even have to get the chest. How much longer till we start just YOLOing? We'll get it in the fight.
Really? My stream dropped again? I guess today was a bad day to stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, your internet has been touch and go.
Like you're being stupid now.
It says I'm live, but like, I'm not.
How do you have my back?
Dude, that's a classic.
Brother.
It's like, you're alive! No, I'm not. Yes, you are!
It's fine, and as long as I've got the red stream button going, XSplit will reconnect me, and as long as that's going, it will record the video, which means I just upload it to YouTube. It might be a little bit jaggedy in like the middle, in like a couple of places if this does actually PB.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, as long as it's not in multiple parts, it's fine. Because one of my Yakuza 3 PBs has this in a couple of places.
And as long as, like, I can tell what's going on in the video, and it's not like that one BBS run a while back someone submitted where it was literally pixelated to run. I could not see what was going on. Like, it wasn't even the pixels that was the problem, it was the fact that it was literally, like, lagging every other frame. It was something.
But, it melted after I absorbed energy from a new form reactor.
What? How are you not dead?
Felt like I was for a minute there. But then I released all the energy in kind of a mini explosion. Luckily, I didn't bring down the whole lab.
Man, I gotta start taking notes on all your new powers. So, what's the plan now?
Uncle Aaron thinks I should tell Finn I want to join the underground. Then I can take the new form so she doesn't use it for whatever.
And I saved time despite using Spellweaver on the chest, so I guess that's a good sign.
It's so silly because my shit, I only stream at 720p and my like Twitch thing says I'm on excellent, so I'm guessing the server must just be having some problems. Like, I know I don't normally like local record, but I have XSplit set to local record like streamed files anyway. It like saves the stream VODs to my computer anyway. So I have them if I need them. They're just not always the highest, they're just not always the most consistently, like, non-laggy videos in, like, a couple of places.
It'll be okay.
Hi, honey. What are you up to?
Oh, just, you know, went on a run.
Again? Miles, you're working so hard lately. You need to carve out time to relax.
I am. I've been hanging with Genki, sampling music.
Working out all the time. Disappearing for hours to spend.
Is it sad I always keep forgetting Vanitas 1 is a thing, and then I get there, I'm like, oh hey, it's Vanitas 1.
I'll hold you to that. I love you.
Like, I somehow block it out of my memory, like, before every run, and I get there, it's like, oh yeah, it's you.
Finn, get her to let me in the underground.
Hey, Miles. You okay?
I both love and hate that Mind Square is completely useless until it levels up. That is both so cool and so dumb. And it's like, the mind abilities are the only ones that do that, right?
What?
That where they're like literally useless until they level up.
Well, base Magnet's not very good. It's not very good till Magnera.
No, I mean as in the actual, like, level 1 versus level 3.
Well, in Mind Square's case, yes. In Mind Shield's case, no, it's not as bad. It very much like depends on the thing, and in Seeker Mind's case, it's just Seeker Mind just gets better and better the higher it goes. But like, it's not useless when it's like level 1, because the mines still do a lot of damage. I really wish we could
it's
get
not useless, but it's not ideal.
I really wish we could get Seeker Mine in Aqua any percent, because it'd be so fucking funny to just Seeker Mine stuff.
It'd be very funny.
I love Seeker Mine, it's so dumb.
It's so great.
It does so much damage for no reason on crit.
Literally none.
Like, it's not even like a finisher. Like, it's a spell.
Please don't try to talk me out of this.
But I think it's because they don't have an element. They get really fucky wucky in the code. Because
I think all mines get fucky wucky because of the no element thing.
I mean, that's always
like supposed to be like water element or something, and that was just never added.
Oh, that's balloon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's balloon. Yeah. I'm mixing up my KH games, but
that's our theory, because DDD has water boost, and it really does nothing. What it does is it increases the damage. You know the little bubble reality shifts you can do? It boosts that damage, but I'm like, surely it had another use that was intended for it.
And like balloon would be the one thing that makes sense.
Yeah, because it'd be like a water balloon.
And if balloons were water, maybe they wouldn't be busted.
I mean, I doubt, because I doubt
maybe. Who
many
knows?
things would resist water.
I don't know.
Maybe the only two things that would be the crabs. But
I mean,
then,
let's say the giant lobster?
Well, there's two of them. There's Chill Lobster and there is Char Lobster. I mean, the Chill one would...
No! Are you shitting me, game?
The Chill one would be ice, so it wouldn't resist the water. It would just take it like a man. The only one that would be Char Lobster, which would be annoying, but, like, that's not that bad.
You're a good friend.
Dude, I'm done fucking running to the corner and gotcha take that. I get killed anyway. What's the point?
Literally, like, I just go back a tiny bit.
Yep. Like, fuck it. There's no point.
Yeah, you just YOLO.
Just stay within the aggro range of everything so you can actually hit shit.
Just fucking
like,
YOLO. Just watch your back. That's all you gotta do. You just gotta be a little bit careful of like your rear end. That's about it.
Nah, I died again.
That sounds about right. Not gonna lie. Like death cycling there is very easy.
Well, because there's literally no way you can affect it. It's like, will you die? I don't know. That's up to the game.
I built everything. The masks, the weapons.
Like, literally the outcomes are, it will be really fucking slow, but you'll be in no danger of dying. It'll be really fast and things will go great, or you'll just die. And I just death cycled again.
And you're good with that?
I can't take on Roxxon alone. Come on.
Alright, can I get crane skip? The answer is no. Let's go.
You need to jump.
The answer is always no. Hell yeah.
Show them your
the answer is you just YOLO. You just YOLO go for it.
You have to do this.
Like, do you even know the basic setup at this point, or are you just saying fuck it and I won't get it?
I'm just saying fuck it at this point, Pess. I do the thing where you walk at the cone, then I try and go it at the right angle. No, I didn't get it that time. I have looked at the setup and I've tried it and I've got it to work a couple of times, but like I'm not going to sit there and practice it over and over for like such a small amount of time save in the long run.
Well, the problem is it's also impossible to practice because the manual saves all start at the start of that goddamn section where you're following thin.
Yeah, you have to sit. Yeah, you have to do the walk every time. And did you know there's a checkpoint when you crouch on the crane?
So am I officially in the club now?
Is there really?
Yes.
But watch
As soon as Miles crouches, it checkpoints you.
Yeah.
There it is. Where the plan comes
Anyway, go continue this conversation on his screen, because I don't really want to
Yeah.
reset again after
Being-
death
yeah.
cycling. That's what can you do?
Being an hour into a run with
Later,
only 7 minutes on the uptime because my stream dropped twice.
To settle in.
Right.
Good, you're back.
Yo, thank you for the host pets.
Not now.
And the raid pog.
Like, where did that come from?
I don't even know, dude.
Long as the new weapons keep running, the underground stay loyal.
Is that a programmable matter sword?
New enemies, new solutions.
There's a PS5 update. Oh no.
Some welcome surprise.
She's not even showing downstairs,
Vin, that was really freaking out about shield calibration. How many times do I have to explain it to him?
Dude, I love it how I can just get that dude to like freak out.
Okay?
Oh yeah, sure. Hey, just now's my chance. I gotta figure out where she's keeping the new form.
I managed to get into the room a lot faster than normal though.
This stuff from Martin Lee's game?
Bug.
Yeah, trophies. Gotta establish dominance if we're gonna replace Fisk.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm back in a 44 form, assuming the game doesn't fuck me. The game's been fucking me a lot, so that's decent progress.
Secret rooms. Good place to hide a deadly fuel source. Bridge attacks in the underground, a lot of press.
At least we get a decent mission after this mission where I play for a majority of it.
Dude, you get to play the video game?
Yeah, Curtain Call. I actually kind of like Curtain Call.
It's a lot of cash.
Even more downstairs.
Yeah, Curtain Call's kinda neat, with the newer strats where you can run away from shit.
Sounds promising.
Also, I love doing this, where you just walk to the door as it like opens, right? And he's just texting Gank in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Let's see if they keep their secrets downstairs. Genki, I'm in the vents.
Nice.
And that should recharge by the time I get into the bit which I need it in.
But I saw Finn head to the basement.
Fucking full range view of Miles' ass there.
You're crawling through vents.
Hell yeah.
In a movie and start humming
Dude,
some
he's like
sensible music
17,
to
leave him
yourself,
alone.
And then think about getting caught.
What the fuck, man?
It over an alligator bed, and then make a bomb out of gum wrappers to escape.
Wait, what? No.
Cool. Just curious.
Hey. I need to shut down some underground training exercises. Then I'll look for a secret room.
My favorite is when one of those snipers somehow see you for no good reason, and then the whole strat's just fucked.
Everybody up! Someone's here!
That was kind of good.
That seems okay.
Still no sign of Finn.
She must have gone somewhere. I read this interview with Fisk where he said he loved art with a purpose.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But they also found a bunch of secret passages in his house hidden behind art.
Just get back all the meter while I'm waiting for these two to just
Gotcha.
fucking talk.
I'm looking. Hey, I think I got something. Whoa, secret stairs. Steve.
Lots of mob bosses have
Or
secret
barrel.
exits like this.
Look at the barrel pass.
I wonder if Fisk
It's
planned to
gone.
use it when the other Spider-Man came for
Dude, I love how the barrel just disappears.
Just freaks out, dude. He doesn't like
Let's
it.
not start giving the supervillains ideas. Cool?
And you're just like, bye, bitch.
Hear all that noise in the atrium? Must be a hell of a training exercise today. I know you don't want to talk.
Hey, it was right here where my controls like went backwards on me a couple of runs ago.
You knew this.
For no
Yeah.
real reason.
They've been doing that to me in Peter game for a couple of wall crawling things too recently.
You hearing this? New form is making the underground sick too.
They're so callous
I
about
like how they just openly talk. It's like, dude, they could probably hear you, you know?
You moved the new form? Safely?
Yeah, the lab uptown. Genki. He moved the new
I have a gravity well for the next fight as well, which makes it so much easier.
It was hot, buzzing, like it's unstable.
It's that new Spider-Man. His powers messed with
If
his
you don't
structure.
have a gravity
Tell
well, it's
everyone
very
not to
annoying.
touch it.
Their hideouts.
Dude, this fight without gravity well is just fry.
Then I can narrow it down.
We don't know enough.
I also like how like invisible in this game is like blue.
My brother created.
They're all
Well, that's just to show the audience where he is.
They're all just colorblind to blue pests. That's how I like to think about
Killed him.
it. They're colorblind to blue, so they can't see him.
Miles is also very lucky that she doesn't just headbutt him.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't put himself up.
Good.
There's like 4 instances there where she could have headbutted him.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them to the theater.
And then I like how he decides to like drop down and exit invisible mode there, right? Like didn't even check that if there are people there or not.
Nope. It's like he should have just stayed in camo and left.
Okay, you do you.
It's like, and also she should be hearing this and like running back out. And then that should be enough for her to like piece together that like, wait, Miles? But no.
Check fighting the mob balls off my bucket list.
Instead, we have her bitching to Miles that Miles didn't tell her. Next mission.
I cleaned up that photo you
Yeah, it's like, why are you lying to me? He's like, well, technically I didn't lie to you.
It's like, I didn't lie to you. I didn't tell you. I haven't told my own mother.
A theater, huh? That's
Don't say it, Genki.
dramatic.
Use it.
That be the gem.
Speaking of lying, I'm at chapter 9 in Judgment.
If you're headed to the
Oh,
theater,
nice.
you're gonna check out those underground
That's
Like, I'm gonna be honest, the story's finally getting going, but like at this point, I would take any Yakuza game over Judgment.
Finn's not meeting the underground at the gym till later tonight. I'll probably have some time to check the app, or whatever else needs doing.
That's decent.
Like, it's fun, but the pacing and the character are both missing for me.
It doesn't help that the game forces you to do some side cases that are very boring.
Forces you to do quite a few of them, and it has the same, like, wait time shit that Peter game has.
Actually, it doesn't. You can speed up all of them by doing specific things.
Really?
Yeah. There's one in the finale where no, it might not be in the finale, but there's one later that like spawns in a little bit faster if you get into fights and be just a general hooligan.
Funny. Yeah, I don't know. Game's fun. Like, unless something drastically changes in the last few missions, like I would honestly rank it below every Yakuza game.
Funny thing is, that was the most
nice intentional speed boost, dude. Dude, that's exactly where you were going.
That was perfect, by the way.
That is actually exactly where you were going. So we're trying to save our remote mines?
Yeah.
Is it really faster to Venom jump than do like the slam?
Yeah.
Got him. Now we gotta drain that generator.
Well, that's literally all Dodge does, so I copy what Dodge does.
I mean, that's fair.
So I just gravity well into doing it half the time to save on remote mine. What's up, boys? Punch. Throw you. Throw you.
Kill him if you have to. Kill him, don't miss him.
Dude, I will forever be salty about how they changed the finisher system in this game.
I know, right?
It's like based on combos. That's dumb.
Maybe there's a staircase.
Hey man, I'm thinking. What if you told Finn you're Spider-Man?
What if you told Finn you're Spider-Man? Yo, Finn. Not only did I lie to you, yeah, no. Technically, that point he did lie to her. Like about going into the... about getting into the underground.
I mean, he didn't lie. He didn't lie to her. He said he wanted to learn more about the underground.
That's one. How are the others? So why do you think I should tell?
Which, I mean, that's Finn's own fault for not putting together. Hasn't Miles been kind of apprehensive about this for a little while now?
She's your best friend. Besides,
she's a tinkerer.
Basically, what I'm saying is Finn is kind of a dumbass.
I fucked up that one. Okay. Oh no, I didn't actually.
And like, that's really bad when your villain's supposed to be like comparatively intelligent to your protagonist. And it just feels like she's dumb.
Okay, I didn't mean to do that. See that? Oh god, I didn't mean to do that either. That's fine, I was grab you over. Okay. Get off me, you piece of shit. I'll just get on you. This is a poor fight right now. I played that really badly. That was really bad of me. I did not do that right. I did not do that how I wanted to.
Did you at least save a Venom charge and a gadget to take out this idiot? Because the big guys die with one remote mine and one Venom punch. It's like the only efficient way to take them out I know of. Also, did that sniper really go down?
Yeah. He normally goes down for me.
Really?
Yeah. I normally have to like check whether he's up there or not, and then go at him.
I've never seen him go down.
I normally have to check. It's normally really annoying.
Seriously? I just want to talk. Finn, Tinkerer, stop!
So you can steal my new form? Not a chance in hell!
Hey, Genki, ran into Finn.
what's happening?
She grabbed the new form. I'm chasing her across Manhattan.
I got so
How are
lucky
you
there.
gonna stop her?
Step one, catch her.
I got so lucky there. I'm not gonna say I didn't get lucky there. Oh my god! Did you see?
You are the luckiest fucker.
I just glided past them.
You are the luckiest fucker.
Oh my god. I'm so good at video games.
Sure, we'll go with that.
It is not going well. Where are you? I don't know. I'm dodging explosions. I need a new strategy. Gonna do what you said.
Tell her the truth?
Yeah, as soon as I catch her.
Also, I feel like there has to be a better, like, second perk to use than air tricks, but I have trouble thinking of one.
Well, air tricks is so useful though because you want it for the meter.
So that's why you have it.
Because otherwise, you only get meter from point launchers, which is nowhere near as useful. Wonder if I'm gonna get the glitch here. I love getting the glitch here where you like, oh, I didn't get it, where he like flummoxes on the boat for like the entire time. I was trying to point launch onto the fence, not onto the thingamajig. I can't remember what it's called, but the boiler thing, the fucking.
But it worked out.
Yeah. I love how I literally avoided that and I still took damage.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
Don't ask me
Okay,
why.
now to go take a piss, get a drink.
No, this cutscene's only about
Get a
45
snack.
seconds long.
But the next mission is literally all cutscene.
Oh no, there's a wait before it as well.
So, like, get a drink, get your snack,
My mom would be very upset.
use the bathroom.
I like how like nobody ever works out who is Spider-Man and who isn't by like their fucking voice. They don't fucking disguise their voices.
Peter does slightly.
Miles fucking doesn't. Miles just sounds exactly the same. He just sounds a bit out of breath half the time because he's not used to this shit.
Also, Miles' uncle pinned him immediately.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but like Miles' uncle's the Prowler and he's like actually not an idiot.
He's like the one character who's not an idiot.
Hey, how'd it go with Ben?
Not great. You still at my place?
I'm actually at home. My parents get back next week.
Like, it feels like the two characters in this story who aren't idiots are Miles' mother and Grandview.
Now what?
Oh, and Uncle Aaron. We'll give it to him, too.
Hey, Uncle Aaron.
Dude, I do like the fact that Uncle Aaron technically isn't actually wrong in half the shit he says.
Are you free?
No, he's not.
He just has like a very like survivist like mindset of like
No idea where Finn is.
of like this is how people think.
Guess I should kill some time till Uncle Aaron's free.
I mean, he's been working in black market circles his whole life. No, but Aaron is always one of the more interesting characters in the Miles canon. In Miles's first, like in the first like story arc of Miles comics that were written, fucking Uncle Aaron finds out Miles is Spider-Man and fucking blackmails him into doing like crimes and shit.
I bet you already forgot what I taught you. Feet set,
Dude, easy. Dude, that's all he's got to do.
And the story arc literally ends with Miles standing up to him. They fight, and Uncle Aaron dies in a car explosion as a result of their fight.
Next time you're free, taking you down.
Do shoutouts to Miles killing people.
And then Miles like holds the guilt of his uncle's death over him for like the rest of that run.
Do you want to know what my favorite?
There's
part of this game
there's
is?
also an arc in that run where Venom kills Miles' mother.
Hey Pest, do you want to know my
Which was
favorite part about this entire game?
What?
I'm perched on this bar, right?
Right?
My feet aren't touching it.
Oh. Hey, look, Mom, no hands.
Hey, look, Mom, no feet.
In criminal news, sounds like there's a weapons deal happening near you.
Yo, that's all well and good, my dude, Ganky, but I'm waiting for Uncle Aaron so I can learn about how to listen to his sound bites.
Yeah. Literally all you do, and you have to watch 1,000,000 years of cutscenes.
It's about a minute and a half, and then a minute and a half one afterwards.
Then
Dude, 3 minutes of cutscenes for this shit?
Yeah, I know, right?
a lot, you know?
You're 17. You're stressed. And you're a superhero. You gotta cut yourself some slack. You still making beats?
Not much since I started.
Yeah, dude, technically, like, everything that Uncle Aaron says, he's fucking correct, but, like, he's still just a dick.
Yeah.
Like,
which is basically Aaron in every portrayal.
yeah.
Had rhymes ready and everything.
How come I never heard
Like,
about this?
technically, he gives Miles the correct
We
advice.
sample street noise around the way.
Like, the only portrayal of Aaron I've seen where he's not just a complete dickwad is Spider-Verse. But Spider-Verse makes him fucking scary as hell, so...
Plus, it'll take your mind off work.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What do I do?
Load that up. I'll walk you through it. I'll set up holograms to guide you. Scan the suit.
Okay. Don't think about Finn. Focus on sounds. Clear my head.
Scan the holograms and it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. You figure out which sound you're looking for. There you go. Yeah, that's it.
I love how this mission takes literally 2 seconds, and you have to watch 3 minutes of cutscenes for it.
I just...
Yeah, you can do that.
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could skip the scroll by making a waypoint.
Yeah, for certain map things you can. Not all of them, but...
I didn't know I could do that, so I can just be mashing X in them and hoping to God it skips it.
Yeah, just mash X and O and it works sometimes. I know it works on that one, and it works on the, first mission you meet Aaron.
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night.
Like, you know, meet him in the Prowler outfit, I mean.
Yeah.
You don't have
It's
to
like corporate espionage, I think.
Yeah, corporate espionage. I have 30 seconds to save it if I do the stealth bit correctly.
You know, you said you never finished this tape because of how things were.
Dude, the stealth bit is so consistently inconsistent. I hate it.
So hard. It's so not fun.
Because, like, you have to get 2 guys at once, and it seems random whether the game gives it to you.
Get all the samples, and you'll hear the whole story. Promise.
Alright, thanks, Unc.
Dude, imagine having the phone call on this entire time.
Trinity Church.
Dude, imagine.
Tinker is yours. Leave the boy alone.
Dude, this mission is very long as well. It's very annoying. And then you have like a really short mission with Thicker Than Blood after another wait.
Dude, the Prowler fight itself is actually pretty great.
Yeah, dude, I love the speedrun strat for it.
Soon as I'm ready.
It's like the one good boss strat we have.
In like most Spidey games. Just so you know, shoe on the bed is something that is a crime against humanity. Would you agree, Pess?
Dude, why would you leave your shoe on the bed?
I don't know, apparently it's just an American thing to do.
No, it's most certainly not.
Well, that's what you know, like the little dumb thing at like the bottom of all hotel beds.
All right, time to cough in.
That we always fucking yeet off.
Yeah.
That's for shoes.
What?
For keeping your shoes on when you're on the bed.
So you can fight him.
Since when?
Apparently that's what it's for.
Meet me at Trinity
No.
No more lies. I promise.
I can tell you that no one I know does that.
Well, apparently that's what it's for.
I'll see you there.
At least she's willing to meet. Okay. Trinity Church. Let's go.
But yeah, no, yeah, like it's in my opinion it is legit against the Geneva Convention. Like it's an actual war crime to have shoes on the bed.
Spider-Man. What if I'd killed you?
You want me to feel bad because you almost killed me?
I want you to stop lying to me. I let you in the underground because I thought you understood.
It's like, Miles is right here. It's like, you want me to feel bad because you almost killed me?
Roxxon needs to pay.
Yeah, he's not wrong. It's like, how about you stop being a piece of shit and then maybe I'll actually not have to deal with you. Well, that's literally what he says to her.
Please.
And he's right.
I made a promise.
So did I. Why'd you pick here?
Dad brought us.
I mean, dude, it's sad. This game's story is like decent, but it falls apart because Vin is such a shitty villain.
Yeah. She just needed to be like I would have honestly preferred her if she was actually like way more fucking like opinionated about her bullshit about wanting to like destroy the Roxxon Corporation stuff, but like she's like too buddy with Miles, and then at the end of this mission she suddenly goes, I guess you fucked up now, boy.
Literally.
I'm just like,
or no,
I'm just like, what the
and
fuck
it's
happened?
like, it's like literally for no reason.
Literally, do you want to know the line that causes it? It's Rhino saying, I watched your father die in a video, and she's like, oh, did you now? I guess I'm going to beat up Miles. I guess I'm going to beat up Miles for being a piece of shit. He's like, no. Miles didn't do anything wrong in this situation. Like, Miles is
It's like, what? How is Miles involved in this shit?
The funny thing is, Miles isn't unwilling to, like, help, like, deal with Roxxon being a piece of shit. Like, he's never said...
he literally goes to her like, hey, let's beat up Roxxon in, like, the not shitty ways.
And like, she's just like, how about we don't do that? And he's like, what the fuck? Do you like how that's the second time I've used Mega Venom Blast, or the nut, or a nut explosion, as I like to call it? Do you also like how the little, I still have the, webzip marker on my, screen?
Nice.
It just stays there for no reason for ages.
I definitely use the Mega Blast too much in my PD.
I barely use it because I don't want to waste 3 bars half the time. I use it in this coming up fight because, like, it's very useful for taking out... Because, like, you're in a much smaller space, it's very useful for taking out the Roxxon guys.
No, there's situations where it's just that useful.
And here, you actually get 2 invisibilities before she gets to the computer. It's very good.
I will be, once we're out.
Which means you always have a meter going into the next bit, which makes it a lot easier. Because then you always get full bag from the thing.
Through this office. We have to lift the base.
Oh shit, sent me 7 messages. You guys have to wait for the next unskippable cutscene to look at his messages.
First, we need to escape the security wing. I'll go down to the floor, see what we're dealing with.
Me, sat here, mashing webzip.
Door's locked.
Venom worked in the cell. Should work on the door.
Also, do you like how the webzip marker is still there even though I've done a different webzip?
This is a very well-designed video game.
I should have invisibility back by the time I need it now.
Terminals to disable the alarm.
I'll handle the security goons.
Security cameras are down. Stop waiting.
Dude, I found a fairly consistent way to take everyone out in stealth in this bit, but if you do that, the game softlocks. Because apparently the game has to spawn in its second wave.
That was fucking beautiful.
There you go.
That was so good.
That was very good.
On it. Looks like some kind of record archive. Triggering the override. There's a voice memo.
Dude, I go in and out of invisibility so much, it's so funny.
It is pretty funny. How you just walk around invisibility? Nope.
It's very, very busted.
I believe they got away with this.
It's so busted. It's not fair.
Can do.
Also, shout out to that being a cutscene.
Go there.
You know, that was actually me being good at video games. That was actually a good at video games moment right there. I played that very well. I got very lucky and I played it well.
But I didn't think he'd sell me out.
And when you put those two things together, it works out.
Also, did you know about the checkpoint restart here?
Yeah.
I find it so stupid why, like, there's a checkpoint restart here that makes Finn go closer to the room.
See what I can do. There. Got power.
Accessing. I can't hotwire the shutters, but I can move machinery, like that crane.
Miles, web the right thing, please.
I'll look around.
They build engines for their APCs in here. Can you move the crane back to the assembly line?
Yeah. Think I know where you're headed.
Okay. This laser should activate the engine. Crap. Laser shorted out.
Think I can reroute power. You're good.
I remember this puzzle took me forever to work out the first time I did it. Like,
It took me forever to figure out, like, the specific movements for no good reason.
Explosive is just what we need to destroy those shutters. Let's go. Almost out.
Dude, I love the fact you can activate them with a Venom jump.
I missed when this cutscene was skippable.
Dude, this cutscene, like, it should be skippable. Like, all it does is load a fight.
Like, it loads a small area with a fight. It really shouldn't be this hard.
One thing.
You're seriously telling me the PS4 struggled with this one?
Tell me you were Spider-Man?
Did you ever think of calling me to tell me you were Spider-Man? No, I didn't even tell my mum. But I did tell my computer-savvy best friend, though.
Yep. Well, he was helpful, you know?
Dude, Genki's a god, dude.
He is.
Actual god.
Genki is such a god that the fucking MCU basically stole Genki and gave Peter one.
Dude, they had to. Like, is he a thing in... Is he like a major character in the comics as well?
Genki? Yeah. But he's always been a Miles character.
Yo, with the real shit. Did she ever tell Miles she was the Tinkerer? No, she didn't!
Oh.
Air horn, stop playing.
Get a hold.
I'll work on overriding security so we can get out. I can still access machinery.
No, but Miles has like a million comebacks he could go with, and he goes with none of them, and it's annoying. What was that?
I don't know what happened there.
I think the fan said no. I can't say I've seen before.
I know you don't trust me.
You're right. I don't.
What can I do to change that?
Stop going behind my back. And stop acting like I haven't thought this through. No one will get hurt when I take down the plaza. No one except Roxxon. You know they deserve it.
You did it!
Oh my god, Miles. What
Yatta!
the fuck, man? He just wouldn't get up there.
No, you would not. That was interesting.
I had to do that in a really weird way because I fucked it up, but it worked out. I do like this boss fight though.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat fight.
Really, Rhino?
Like, it's surprisingly hard to line the tanks up for some reason. goes.
This next bit, the fight's really easy.
Oh yeah, this next bit's real easy. You can also just lose time here for no reason though. Because if like the other guys are just mean to you, if the AI is just mean to you, then it's mean to you. Okay, and now you pound that bitch.
Oh, really, game?
Yeah, the game does that. It's really fucking obnoxious too.
Game.
You just wait.
I don't understand what was happening! I don't understand!
The game just said fuck you, that's what happened.
I don't understand what was happening there!
The game said fuck you, that's what was happening.
Krieger said he'll shut Roxxon down. The right way.
You know, Krieger told me how your brother died. Very amusing.
Shut up.
He also told me.
Yeah, literally.
It was your fault.
Literally, Rhino goes, "It was your fault that your brother died because you're a bitch." And then she's like, "Oh, am I now? Let me beat up this kid, Miles." oh, am I? You ain't seen nothing yet, buddy boy.
And then she doesn't even listen to Miles, and Miles is like, hey, if you do this, the whole city will blow up.
Because I have 11 seconds there, I have 15 there, and I have 22 on Battle for Harlem, so I actually have some hella time saved here. If all goes well.
What the hell?
Like, dude, Finn either needed to be more sympathetic or more evil.
Yeah.
Like, just go one way or the other.
I honestly feel like she needs to be more evil. I don't want her to be sympathetic. I just wanted her to be like, he killed my brother, so I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Finn the reactor. Come near me again.
Honestly, that's just straight savagery. I'd live for that shit, dude. Like, that's the reason why everybody likes Black Panther in Civil War, because he's just like, oh, Bucky killed my dad? It's fine. I'm gonna fucking kill him. And you're just like, you know what? I can get behind that. Dude, I love him in that film, because I'm like, you know what? Respect. Also, Shadow's having an unskippable cutscene. Followed by a skippable.
Sure.
Followed by an unskippable.
Sure, when... Dude, it's so dumb.
Yeah, no, like,
Sure, when Black Panther wants revenge, everyone's totally cool with it. But when Ellie wants to get revenge, suddenly the cycle of violence is bad.
I know, right? I do. Honestly, I couldn't give a shit. I just found it fucking hilarious. Like when he's like, "How long do you think you can keep your friends safe from me?" I'm like, "Oh God." Like he just said that to fucking Captain America, dude. Like.
Then head up.
He really did.
Got some time while Genki tracks down Finn. I should check that. See if people need help.
Luckily here, I really don't.
Also, are you telling me that Skin Sight 2 suit isn't fucking freezing when there's a blizzard like this?
Come on, Finn.
It's Finn. Leave a message, and I'll listen to it eventually.
You'll listen eventually, you'll never listen.
I know I'm the last person you
I love it during the Tinkerer fight when she's like, "I'm done listening to you," and he's like, "You never fucking started."
If you plug unstable new form into it,
Like, oh
That
god.
she didn't.
It's like Miles is actually pissed at you now because you are like, he tried so hard,
And got so far.
but in the end it didn't even matter.
And he got too far to lose it all, dude.
Also, I deliberately go back here because if you stand too far forward, you can get dicked by crimes. It's very annoying. I used to go down into the crowd because I wanted to get shot while I was in the middle of a crowd. Dude, pizza theme in intenses, you mean intensifies, is the correct wording there.
Dude, if only there were pizza minigames. Where is my pizza minigame in my Insomniac Spidey?
I love it when I switch fucking web things and I get a fucking...
And you waste the remote mine for no reason?
It's fine, I only need 3 for this fight anyway. I need them to come back in the, like, real scientist bit, but you do so many takedowns that you have a good chance of getting at least a couple of them back. And then when you're doing Battle for Harlem, you kill so many enemies that if you don't get at least 2 of them back, you've got basically fucked, but you only need them for Phase 2 and 3 of the final boss, ideally. Phase 2 is useful for dealing a bit of damage, but it's not insanely useful.
Hey, I found Finn's setup, the Oscorp Science Center. It's closed for renovations.
I dodged it! I dodged the laser!
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
I dodged it, but the game's like, no, you got hit anyway.
Dude, I don't understand this game's version of backpack skip.
Oh, basically...
It's like you fucking mash it and, like, it seems to work.
Oh, no, basically, like... It basically does the same thing, where basically you basically stall the phone call from occurring until the mission load has occurred. And then, once the mission load has occurred, the phone call can't reactivate because the mission spawned in. Which is the doors or that happening.
And what? Just
That's how it works. That's how I've assumed it works, because that's how it works in Peter game with the backpack skips.
No, you gotta survive. I've been trying to teach you that, but you don't listen.
You want me to survive so bad? Why sell me out to Krieger?
Wasn't a sellout.
Dude, it wasn't a sellout. Yes, it was, you bitch. Like, you fucking told him exactly where he was going to be. Regardless of if you were only going for Finn. Like, you fucking told him where Spider-Man, someone he actively wants, is going to be as well.
Like this is protecting me?
Damn it, Miles! I'm not gonna lose you too!
And I'm not gonna let people...
Dude, why is the Prowler story the only good bit, right?
Because the Prowler story is basically always the best bit in Miles' lore.
I love the fact he just fucking throws it, he don't give a shit.
I love how the fucking Davis put him in a prison that he knew Miles could just use electric powers to get out of.
Yeah. I'm gonna restart checkpoint here real quick because I whiffed one of my remote mines.
Yeah, you did.
It's fine. Restart checkpoint here is actually the best one to do it on. You want to do it on the second one if you're gonna do it at all.
You think you can beat the ticket? Roxxon, you can.
I have to try.
Looks like you got fucked.
Hmm?
But I didn't see a refill.
It don't matter too much. It's just kind of useful if you do get it.
You want your mom to bury you too? I won't let you.
Holograms? More tech from your buddies that Roxxon?
You can't keep up. You're naive, nephew. You're the kid looking up the sun.
No, I'm the kid who knows people are looking up to me.
That works. I lost time, but that works.
Yeah, it works.
Third phase is so silly without a remote mine. It does so much damage to him. It might only work when you have 0 remote mines, but honestly, it was worth a shot going for it.
Fighting me? Being family isn't enough anymore.
Doesn't have to be like this.
Doesn't have to be like this. Shut up, bro.
Me?
Couldn't give a fuck about you.
Other? That's how it happened between me and your dad. I don't want to repeat that.
I don't either. But I can't be the person you want to turn me into. I can't turn my back when people need me. I have to be better than
that. Finishers do damage. You can end phases with it. That's why I went for the finisher. I probably lost time because I did the finisher, but it was worth the risk of going for it.
My uncle just kidnapped me. Locked me up. What?
It's like one of those things where it's a risk because it might not kill, but like it can do damage.
For good.
I'm sorry. That can't have been easy.
It's what I had to do. I'm headed to the science center. Call me if things get bad and hard.
I will.
I love how restarting checkpoint there skips the cutscene.
That'll leave a mark. You're done.
You're sick.
Didn't mean to do that. I need to get on their attention now. And go boom. And I'm just going to not spread these guys.
Never about you.
What are you going up there, dude?
Dude, my whole casual playthrough, I used the thing where like dead enemies drop more venom, and I really missed that in speedrun.
All right. Let's see what kind of security they've got. Those shacks, which are locked and powered down.
Yoshi Game Out, I have no idea what the fuck you're going on about, but sure.
Yeah, this'll work.
You're just saying words.
Got it.
I'm not against it, but I also have no idea. Miles, get off the fucking wall. I have no idea what you're fucking talking about.
That's one. Feeling good.
Miles, what the fuck, man?
Miles is not letting you have fun.
This is working. A couple more. Yes. I saw one more. Can't believe how well this is working. Sweet. Time to break the underground stores. Finn, you here? Finn, come on. We need to finish this. You and me. She's got to be with our project. Down that hall.
I like how that's a cutscene that you can skip.
I'm coming.
Opening the door. I fucking hate the fact you can skip those ones, but you can't skip some of the other ones. I'm like, bruh.
Dude, the ones you can and can't skip feel so random.
Today,
like, it's like surely one of them before this one would be unskippable. You get me? Like, if it can't load,
it's like based on the logic we've had before, surely like
but no,
this would be need time to load, but nope.
You do, and we're sold out. Can't let you go upstairs.
Thanks anyway.
I can't tell you how much I would prefer the ability to skip a scene and have a load screen attached.
I know, right?
But I can tell you that the Ratchet game with PS5 exclusive has basically no loads whatsoever. So I can only hope the next Spidey game will also have no loads and thus have all unskippables.
Dude, you mean all skippables, not all unskippables?
Changes shape?
It's like, no, I obviously meant the other way around.
Shut up. Shape memory alloy.
Obviously, we don't want to skip anything, right?
This stuff is crazy.
But Ratchet doesn't have any unskippable shit that I know of. Like, it's other than just like transition scenes and like set piece scenes, which which Peter game does too, and that's fine. I don't care much about that.
But we're also used to Yakuza, which also has transition scenes in it for its set pieces. So like, it's not like it's a problem for us to watch a little cutscene with a little load screen behind.
It's like I don't mind transition scenes and shit. I mind when it's a literal fucking cutscene. So, like, I can only hope the next Spidey you'd be able to skip shit.
I mean, 70 quid for this game. I mean, not this game in particular, but 70 quid for one of the Spider-Man games.
About to say you shouldn't pay 70 for this one. You can get it on IGN for like 50 right, or on GameStop's like. GameStop's having a sale where I think it's like this and the remaster for 50, which is a deal.
No, I'm not talking about like these games in general. Like 70 quid for a Rat game is not worth it, but 70 quid for the Spider-Man game is definitely probably worth your money.
Oh yeah,
you definitely
especially Peter game. Like Peter game specifically is well worth.
Yeah.
Like, the way I see it, the $70 I spent on Miles was worth it for the Peter remaster.
Yeah.
It's totally a big deal.
Okay. We'll get a picture. Love you, Dad. Bye.
This is it.
Ratchet, I don't even want to buy it.
Like, I paid 70 for the Ratchet game, and I had fun with it. I hundoed it. Like, it's a Ratchet game. It's fun. Is it worth $70? I don't know. Like, it's worth 50.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I feel like a lot of the games that are going to be 70 would be $50 games on PS4.
Like, I feel like Returnal would be 50 on PS4. Like, Returnal, I do want to play it. I can't get myself to spend 70 on it.
That's the thing, right? I think the PS5 and Xbox Series X are going to fail because of game prices. Like, I feel like their longevity is not going to last because of like game prices. I'm more interested in playing PS4 games on the PS5 than I am playing PS5 games. Like, it's really stupid that that's like my opinion of it, but that's just my opinion of it.
Well, like, there are games that exist that I would pay $70 for.
Yes,
like, I have no problem with Miles. That was because of the remaster that I didn't have a problem.
Yeah. But like, you know,
and like I technically didn't pay 70 for Dark Souls or for Demon Souls. It was a Christmas gift, but like I think that game's worth 70.
Yeah. That game is because you get that amount of game time out of it. I tried to switch off of
What is Miles doing?
I don't know. I'm getting dicked by like shit I've never been dicked by before.
You know, like the new God of War 70, like if the PS5 version is like that much better than the PS4 version, sure. Like I want to play the new God of War on launch, but I'm considering waiting like a couple days for reviews to see like what the difference in the versions are, especially if they're priced differently. Like, the cross-generation thing is still fucking with me.
Where the hell's this enemy gone? Oh, he's there.
For Miles, if you get the PS4 version, you do get the PS5 for free. Yeah.
Now, before Finn destroys the reactor.
Dude, that mission was so terrible.
Yankee, talk to me. How's the evacuation going?
Rocks on the underground are all over. It's like a war zone.
Are you safe? My mom?
Yeah, because if the only difference between, like, the console versions are loads, then I would definitely consider getting the last-gen version to save money for a lot of these games.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I feel like the only thing that's going to be different is, like, you know, fucking max mode frame rate and shit. It's like, bruh, like, you don't need that for the game to be good.
It's like, you know, if the next God of War comes out and the difference between versions are like how pretty it is and how long the loads are, then I'm just going to roll my eyes and be like, why should I pay $10 more for it? I'm not going to speedrun it. The loads aren't going to affect me.
As you know, finish
Businesses haven't been damaged yet. That's not gonna keep if I don't stop the fighting.
Like, at least it seems like most of the third-party stuff is not price gouging. Like, I'm pretty sure RE8 is sold for $60 on both versions. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Also, imagine paying full price for Sackboy when it's on sale at GameStop for $30 right now. Which $30 is actually a reasonable price for that. Like, look, the way I see it, you should really only buy games like at launch if you are that desperately hyped to play it and you've seen the reviews, or if they're a Nintendo game, because those just never go on sale anyway. And like, when I say never go on sale, I mean I looked at the GameStop sale they're having, and GameStop's sale for Nintendo games is like Fire Emblem and Link's Awakening and shit are like now $40. Like, wow, what a bargain. It's barely less than what they were worth 2 years ago.
Really, Miles? He went down the wrong end of the building because video game logic. Dude, I saved like I think I saved like I got 350 there. I got 4 in my I got a 4-minute one in my gold. So I should gold this by some time.
Guys, listen, hey.
Shame I didn't save any time on like scientists though.
No, but the smart way to like smart way to buy video games, right, is if it's a multi-platform third-party release, I can guarantee you it will be at least 30% off like 5 months after release.
Yeah.
Like I haven't bought RE8 because I know by like November, December it's going to be like 30% off.
Yeah, and then it will be like time to buy.
Yeah, and then I'll just buy it. Like, if it's a first-party Microsoft or Sony game, like, it will typically cut price like a year after release. Like, all those PlayStation 4 things are $20. Which, like, Peter game at $20, dude? That's such a good deal. That game is beyond worth $20.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like... That's the thing, right? Like,
and if you can buy the DLC for 5 to 10 extra, then do it.
Yeah, you have to, like... It's so dumb that you have to fucking... economize your fucking video game buying half the time now, like wait for shit to be in sales, because they're just so expensive, dude. They're just not worth it.
They are. Too late. And like you don't have to wait that long anymore for most of them to go on sale.
Well, in Xbox's case, just fucking get Game Pass, right?
Well, yeah. Why would you ever buy an Xbox game new? Just literally pay them $15 a month and play what you want. And in Sony's case, like, if you're hyped for it or whatever, like, buy it near launch. If you're not, wait a year. The price will be dropped in half, like, almost always.
Did you feel that? We have the side.
Like, I will buy Returnal when the price has been dropped in half, which it should be. Like, by this time next year, I would assume.
I'm getting big complex in here because I didn't have what I needed. Reset checkpoint there.
Oh hey, Battle Royale, my favorite. Just wanted to chime in and let you know, so don't worry. We're gonna be just fine in this building. Hell, we'll be fine in all of our...
Miles is just not doing what you want him to do.
Do you have any idea
No, he really isn't, dude. I'm getting dipped on by Miles just being a bit.
Victims of a terrorist attack? Get Roxxon Plaza. Coming soon. Roxxon City. Alright, later, kid.
I'm just gonna use Finisher. Why not? Because he's literally not hitting her. That should be enough damage. I'll do a couple of extra hits, like, in between the phases. Okay, guess I'm not doing that.
Keep dodging. See if it helps. The more weapons you build, the more I'll
Okay, good.
destroy.
I'm in the phase now.
Oh, I can keep this up all day. It's over, Miles. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but what really sucks about video games now is, like, the cheapest way to get into games now is to drop, like, $2K up front on a PC. It will save you money in the long run.
Yeah. Future-proof that PC, dude. I'm doing a couple of extra hits to just make sure that she's on HP range.
Then I'll go down trying.
Okay, good. Okay, good. She fell below HP from the fucking webs. So he did the charge.
That works.
was a rather solid run, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty sure you bopped me.
I think so. I think I'm at least gonna save by 22 seconds. I don't know if I'm gonna get the gold that I wanted, but I think I'm gonna at least save the 22 because I'm approx a minute behind you, right?
Yeah, something like that.
In terms of IGT stuff, I say IGT, but you know what I mean. In terms of time
Yeah.
skipples, TWU.
Pretty sure you bopped me.
Current goal with game accomplished.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, it's hard to tell because like your PB has less unskippables in it, so.
That's why we added the stupid thing.
Yeah, I know. When I said it, I was memeing, but then it was also kind of serious.
Yeah.
And I feel like it saved this game.
I mean, it's still dead, but yeah.
Yeah, you know. It saved what was left of this game.
It salvaged what could be salvaged.
Yeah.
Because, like, could you imagine if you were seriously trying to bot me right now? Or, like, my run, I'm pretty sure, is done right now. It's just because of cutscenes.
Yeah, your run's done in like 20 seconds because there's less cutscenes that are unskippable. No, it's one less cutscene that's unskippable.
But it's a long one.
Yeah, because it's the young blood one followed up by the reactor one. Which you can then skip when Finn jumps down the building for no real reason. And you skip like a 20-second cutscene. Damn it, I'm gonna have to upload the fucking weird local recording that XSplit takes instead of a highlight stream mod.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. It might lag a little bit in a couple of sections, but it'll be in one part so you can actually see that the run continued.
As long as it's one part, it'll be a-okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying on my front there, because I don't want that to be my PB, but I guess Maintenance said no today.
Also, could we have had, like, if you're giving Miles his own game, could we just have had a game where like, the health of New York City isn't what's on the line? Couldn't the stakes have been slightly smaller?
Oh! 224.54.
There you go.
There we go.
Sub 225 with this bullshit.
I'm gonna go on the time calculator real quick. It's 52:31 if I remember correctly, right?
Think so?
224. 54. 52.
You definitely bopped me.
I got a 132.23.
There you go.
That bops you by 20 seconds-ish, if I remember correctly.
Ah.
I think. I don't know. In before I haven't bopped you. That'd be even funnier.
It would be, but I'm pretty sure you did.
Let's see. I did. I bopped you by 33.
There you go.
Dude, my run is 1 minute behind yours RTA because of the extra cutscenes stuff.
This game's so stupid. Also, Dutch's run is actually stupid.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he got that, to be honest. I'm not interested in going that hard in this run. He just got a really good run.
So like, it seemed like he just got a really, really lucky run.
Yeah.
It's just like well, fair enough.
Everything just went well for him, and he did it when the game was only, like, had barely any unskippables, comparatively to what it has now.
Yeah. So like he got the ideal where he got the good run early and got out.
The thing is, I'm fine with leaving it to Dutch to have it.
I mean, I don't think anyone really cares if Dutch has it.
Dutch can have it.
We're safe.
Dutch is a cool dude, so Dutch can have it.
Dude, he is a cool dude.
Alright.
Also, shoutouts to the amount of cutscenes, making it so that the PS4 and PS5 load difference is only like 10-ish minutes. Because there are so many goddamn cutscenes.
I'm just very glad I widened the gap between me and the 4th place guy by a lot more than 1 second.
Yeah, I need to widen the gap between me and the 4th place guy.
Yeah, I don't want to be a dick, but that only took me like a few runs. Actually finishing to get that. And I think
it would only take me a couple runs to beat it, but
yeah.
that would imply I actually wanted to play this game.
I feel like I'm going to sit on this run for a while and go do the stuff I want to do in Xenoblade 1 Future Connected.
Yeah, go play better games for a bit.
Yeah, well, I've done what I said I'd do with this game, haven't I, Pess?
Yeah, you bossed me. That was the goal, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I learned the game, didn't I?
Like, you've done your duty as a moderator.
That's what I said I was going to do. I said I'd learn the game. I got a pretty decent time very, very quickly.
Now we do the classic. Get a decent time quick and eat.
Yeah, get a good time quickly, then yeet the fuck out. Anyway, let's quickly see if I'm right. 52:31 on the IGT stuff, yeah. So, how we at? I'm a cut stream because I doubt there's anyone who I want to host and I want to go Wii and stuff, so I'm not going to sit and watch someone. I've got 8 people view. Oh, right, I had the raid from you. Yeah, anyway, I'm a cut stream, so I can't use it.
And I had like 14 or 15, partially because Vita hosted me.
Big Paul.